Hi, I'm Maggie Lukowski from Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the vibes for the week. We start out this Saturday where Mars moves into Sagittarius for about 5 weeks. And Sagittarius are free-spirited, don't see limitations, and often take impulsive actions. Mars gives us the firepower, a very active and spontaneous alignment, which can affect our adventures, which can include travel, physical energy, sports, dance, any form of movement, competition, and even in our love life. So don't be too quick to move from those relationships. Sometimes they just need a little more attention. So patience is a virtue this week and the weeks ahead. And for this week's reading, I'm using the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore and Ali Fell. This deck has the Victorian fantasy of Jules Verne's, Sherry Priest, Gail Carringer, and what Barbara Moore calls that retro tech, or what would the past look like if the future would have happened sooner. A new series that's out on television is called Penny Dreadful, and it has that steampunk feel. So I know many of you are going to just enjoy this deck. So let's begin looking at the energies for the week and then break them down. So for the first part of the week, the Eight of Wands comes up. It's about movement, firing quickly, things in motion. And in the companion book, it says about this card, once you press the fire button, you can't unpress it. It goes quite well with the Mars Sag energy that started. We may feel anxious to get moving or have things that are in progress hit their mark. And it brings up a conversation we were talking about on the radio last week about letting things progress in their own time. When we push too hard, we can become frustrated and deplete our energy. So maybe it's not time to press the fire button yet. Or if it has been pressed by us or someone else, give it time to pick up speed and let the seen and unseen forces working in the background do their magic. And then midweek, the Page of Pentacles comes up. And this woman may be inexperienced at what she is trying to manifest, but nevertheless, she is ready to step out. She's practical and knows that a steady approach will serve her well, and for us too. There may be situations where we're wanting to step out, try something new or different. And a quote I especially like that has worked so well for me is from Sheldon Kopp. I have never begun any important adventure for which I felt adequately prepared. And it's not that we don't do our homework, but sometimes we delay our entry into something because our ego gets in the way, telling us we need to do one more thing or we're not quite ready. The ego takes us from our heart into that bad neighborhood. So this page's message is to listen to our heart, breathe, take that next step with confidence. And then the card that comes out for the end of the week is the Judgment card. And this winged one is playing the gramophone. And the same songs over and over, but this time we hear something different. It calls to our soul. It's the music of our heart. A desire, we may have heard it before, but we didn't follow it. It wasn't our time, but now it is. This is a call to action, to awake from our slumber. It expands upon the messages that we heard last week. Take the judgment out of our heads, because we know how we want to feel, what we need to do. And the music is striking a chord with us this time. And the rune that came up for this week from Mary Nale's rune deck is Anzu, which is Odin's rune, which means wisdom, communication, message, controlled by the divine. It's associated with the ash tree. Its color is dark blue, and its herb is fly agate, or commonly called fly mushroom. Its gemstone is emerald, and astrological association is Venus. All the messages we seek are here for us. Just look around. They may come in the most unexpected forms. Even if it's a message we don't particularly like, it has something to teach us. If this rune is reversed, it may be a message from Loki, the trickster. All that glitters is not gold. And for the Feng Shui tip this week, we're going around the Bagua map. And last week we were in the northeast section, knowledge, skills, spiritual growth. And this week we're moving to the east. And that's a family and health area. The I Ching trigram is Chen, eldest son, and can symbolize a horse. And in modern terms, a car or vehicle, dragon. Its element is wood, and water nourishes wood. And the earth element strengthens it also. Its colors are greens, blues, browns, and black. So you can use these colors to nourish that area in your home. And a few things that you can add to your health and family areas are plants, especially Chinese evergreen. They give off oxygen 24 hours a day. Fountains or mirrors with a square or rectangular or wood frame. Family items, photographs that remind you of friends and family. Luxurious pillows of green, blue, or earth tones. Healing herbs. You can also put a clear Christmas ball and put herbs in it, hang it from your window. And books on healthy living, images that bring inspiration. And aventurine and crystals are good for this area. They bring health into our bagua. And you can also place a clear quartz crystal around one and hang it from the window. And it gives that rainbow effect, that big dose of color or therapy. So whether the health and family area is in a room or of your home or office or a place on your desk or altar, have fun bringing in the good vibes. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to click on the like and subscribe button. Also, there's a comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And a transcript of the reading is in the About section of the video, along with a link to the Steampunk Tarot, Mary Nale's Rune deck, and my website, MaggieMoonTarot.com, if you'd like to visit me or schedule a reading. So, until we meet again next week, believe in miracles, laugh often, love much, be kind, support each other. Namaste.